What if I told you that the darkest night I ever faced was lit up by a single flickering candle, a candle I almost blew out myself? I was trapped in a cycle where every day felt like walking through a storm with no umbrella, soaked not just by rain but by regret, fear, and isolation. Addiction had painted my world in shades of gray, but the real challenge was finding colors again. Real, vibrant colors that didn't come from a bottle or a pill. When I finally hit rock bottom, it wasn't a dramatic crash. It was a quiet moment of unbearable silence, staring at my reflection and not recognizing the person staring back. The obstacles were more than physical cravings. They were the shadows of shame, the whispers of self-doubt, and the weight of broken trust. I faced the truth that healing meant rebuilding not just myself, but the relationships I'd shattered. Here's what helped me turn the tide. First, I stopped trying to fight the storm alone. I found a community, imperfect and raw, full of people who understood the chaos inside me. Together, we shared stories, failures, and small victories. That connection became my lifeline. You don't have to wait for a perfect moment or a complete plan to reach out. Start with a single, honest conversation. Next, I learned to replace destructive habits with rituals that grounded me. Morning stretches under a cold shower to shock my system awake, journaling the chaos into words so it didn't spiral inside my head, and stepping outside daily to feel the sun on my skin, reminding me I'm still alive and capable of change. One day, I started helping others on their path, not as someone with all the answers, but as a fellow traveler. Seeing their breakthroughs ignited a fire inside me that no addiction ever could. It taught me that purpose can be the most powerful medicine. When you lift others, you lift yourself. If you're watching this and feeling lost, know that your journey won't be linear. And that's okay. Healing is messy, unpredictable, but deeply human. Begin by reaching out to one person you trust or a support group. Create a small daily ritual that anchors you, whether it's breathing exercises, a walk, or writing down one thing you're grateful for. And remember, progress is not perfection. Your past doesn't define you, your actions today do. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Light your own candle in the darkness and watch how it grows, how it guides others, and how it transforms your world into something vibrant and alive once again. But the journey doesn't stop there. Recovery and healing are ongoing processes that ebb and flow. There will be days when the candle flickers and threatens to go out, when the shadows creep back in, and the temptation to surrender feels strong. Those are the moments that test your resolve, but also the moments that offer the greatest opportunity for growth. I learned to embrace these challenges as part of the journey, not as failures. I started to understand that healing isn't about perfection, but about resilience, the ability to get back up, to forgive myself, and to keep moving forward despite setbacks. Each stumble was a lesson, a chance to build strength and deepen my understanding of who I am and what I need. I also discovered the power of vulnerability. Sharing my story openly, without shame or fear, helped me connect with others in profound ways. It created space for empathy and support, breaking down walls of isolation that addiction had built around me. Vulnerability became a source of strength rather than weakness. Self-compassion became a cornerstone of my healing. I learned to speak to myself with kindness, to acknowledge my struggles without judgment, and to celebrate even the smallest victories. This shift in mindset helped me cultivate a healthier relationship with myself, one based on acceptance and love rather than criticism and doubt. Physical health played a crucial role as well. I started paying attention to my body, nourishing it with wholesome food, engaging in regular exercise, and prioritizing rest. These practices not only improved my physical well-being, but also supported my mental and emotional health, creating a foundation for lasting recovery. Mindfulness and meditation became daily companions. They taught me to stay present, to observe my thoughts and feelings without getting overwhelmed, and to cultivate a sense of calm amidst the chaos. These practices helped me develop greater self-awareness and emotional regulation, tools that are invaluable on the path to healing. I also sought professional support, therapists, counselors, and support groups who offered guidance, accountability, and expertise. Their presence reminded me that I wasn't alone, that help was available, and that healing was possible. Combining professional help with community support created a robust network that sustained me through difficult times. Over time, I began to rebuild my life piece by piece. I reconnected with family and friends, mended broken relationships, and established new boundaries to protect my well-being. I pursued passions and interests that brought joy and meaning, rediscovering the pleasures of life beyond addiction. I realized that recovery is not just about abstaining from substances, but about creating a life worth living. It's about finding purpose, connection, and fulfillment. It's about becoming the person I was always meant to be, despite the scars and struggles. If you're on a similar path, know that you are not defined by your past mistakes or hardships. You have the strength within you to heal and transform. It may not be easy, and the road may be long, but every step forward is a testament to your courage and resilience. Remember, healing is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience, persistence, and the willingness to embrace both light and shadow. Surround yourself with those who uplift and support you. Cultivate habits that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. And most importantly, be gentle with yourself. Your story is still unfolding, and the next chapters can be filled with hope, growth, and new beginnings. Light your candle, keep it burning, and let it illuminate the way, not just for yourself, but for others who may be walking through their own darkness. Together, we can create a world where healing is possible for everyone, where compassion replaces judgment, and where the flicker of one candle can ignite a blaze of transformation. So, take that first step today. Reach out, share your story, and embrace the journey ahead. The light you seek is already within you, waiting to shine.